Mariah Altoff, and I am a graphic designer, and I teach current and aspiring graphic designers the skills, tools, and confidence they need to build successful graphic design careers. So today I want to talk about how to build a portfolio without any design experience. I know how weird and tricky this scenario can be because you need experience to book a job, but you don't have any jobs to show in your portfolio to book said job. It's like this weird, confusing cycle. I get it. I've been there, and we are, as designers, we're definitely not unique in this dilemma. There's so many different industries where it's like, I need experience on my resume to land a job doing what I want to do, but I don't know how to get experience without getting hired in the first place. I get that. However, we're really fortunate because our portfolios are our resumes. That is what our resume is. Yes, we should have resumes if you're like applying for a regular like full-time job. However, the most important part about getting hired is gonna be your portfolio. And fortunately for us, we get to make our own experience. Fake portfolio projects are 1000% acceptable to display, especially when you don't have any new experience. In fact, if you're in this position, you're probably applying or looking for more junior designer roles anyway. I'm guaranteeing you that 90% of the college kids that are coming out with a design degree only have fake project experience in their portfolios. They're all projects that were homework assignments. They're projects that their teachers made up. So please don't feel bad about putting fake projects into your portfolio. That is totally normal. That's what I had when I first got hired, and I didn't have a degree in graphic design, but I did have a strong portfolio that led me to be hired as a lead designer at a print and design company right out of college, like 4 months after I graduated. So let's talk about how to do this. Okay, first and foremost, I want you to decide what types of projects and clients that you actually want to work with. I want to make sure that you're doing work that you really enjoy. So what is that? Who do you want to work with? What kinds of clients do you want to work with? What types of employers do you want to be hired by? Let's start there. And then let's figure out what types of projects those people might need. So if they're a larger company, they probably need things like marketing collateral, brochures, pamphlets, handouts, booklets, maybe a website, brand identities, things like that. That's going to be really important to them. If you want to work with more feminine brands or maybe a tech startup, figure out what those types of clients need and go from there. The other way to go about this is to figure out what types of projects you really enjoy creating. So maybe you love the website design process. Great, let's make a bunch of fake websites to put up in our portfolio. Let's start with whatever it is that you want to be doing and create more of that. Maybe it's an aesthetic. Maybe you're really talented at a minimalist, modern design aesthetic. Make a bunch of stuff that fits in that aesthetic, because then you'll book clients that fit that aesthetic and will mesh really well with what you gravitate towards naturally as a designer anyway. Option number 2 is redesigning existing projects. So what do I mean by this? Maybe there's a brand you love but thinks could use a rebrand, or maybe you think that you could design it better. Maybe you got a flyer in the mail that you're like, this kind of looks like garbage, I could make a better version of it. Use things that already exist to build fake projects around. I know in college, like a typical design project assigned by a professor would be to redesign an existing brand. So start there. And once you have that new brand's redesign, you can then create business cards for them and a website and all of these different things with this new imagined brand that you created yourself. So that's a great place to start. It gives you an audience, it gives you a brand mission, it gives you an overall aesthetic already, and you can just take that and run with it and create something that's all your own. Option 3, this is probably my favorite, but reach out to charities or local nonprofits or whatever, anything that really pulls at your heartstrings, that's doing good, important work that you really care about. Find out what they need. So many nonprofits and charities don't have a budget for marketing collateral, they don't have the resources they need. Oftentimes they have somebody in the office making crappy brochures in Microsoft Publisher. If that's, I don't even know if that exists anymore, but in whatever crappy design program, maybe Microsoft Word even, PowerPoint, whatever. And they need your help, they need your talents and your skill set. And if you're already gonna be making these fake projects, it's a great opportunity to give back and volunteer your time and your talents to build up your portfolio. This also gives you a great way to network in your community, get a testimonial, and feel good because you're able to give back about a cause that really matters to you. So think through what causes are near and dear to your heart, reach out to a few of those charities, see if you can help in any way, and if so, use that to your advantage and use it to give back to others. Option 4, create a faux portfolio project. Like I said earlier, the design projects in your portfolio don't need to be real, they don't need to be for real clients, they don't need to be for real people, they don't need to be paid work, it doesn't matter. This is the time where you can really let your creativity run wild and create things that you want to create. So choose a fake brand name, choose a fake business, choose a fake client, whatever that looks like for you, and have fun with it. Create things that you want to create for different types of brands you want to create, and it'll be great. And finally, option 5 is to reach out to friends, family, your network, whoever, and see if anybody needs some work done. Maybe your aunt works as a teacher and she needs some graphics designed for her classroom or some worksheets or whatever. Maybe your mom needs a PTA flyer made. Maybe your sister is getting married and needs wedding invites and signage for her wedding. Maybe your uncle owns a trucking company and needs a billboard made. Whatever, reach out to your network. I bet you'd be surprised at how many people need stuff, even if it's like a fun Christmas gift for your family. Create things for your network that is a low pressure, easy, creative project that you can take on and have fun with and somebody actually needs. It's a great way to display things. It's a great way to get practice, experience, but do it in a safe environment that you don't feel like there's like very high stakes because it's somebody you know that loves you no matter how it turns out. And finally, if any of this resonated with you, I want you to stop what you're doing and take the quiz below or go to mariahaltoff.com/portfolio. This quiz is going to give you a personalized portfolio roadmap so that you can know exactly what you should be focusing on to up-level your portfolio or to build your portfolio to begin with. So after you take this quiz, which is just a few questions long to really get an idea of where you're at in your design journey, you'll get a whole multi-page PDF outlining what steps you should be taking and how you should be taking them in order to get to that next level of your portfolio. I want you to have a really successful portfolio so you can work with the clients and on the projects that you love and build a really successful graphic design career, and this quiz will help you do that. Take the quiz, shoot me a DM on Instagram, let me know what you get. Here's my username, it's at mariahaltoff_com instead of a .com. And I can't wait to hear about your results. Thanks so much, guys. Have a great day.